This evening, and you can see the beauty of these stanzas. The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money. It goes on to the end. I want so much money, you give me your money, just give me your money. I may have to side business school marketing materials. Money has inspired great works. It's also the case that rich people are cultured people. I have a photograph to show you of a member, well, judging from her headgear, the person I'm going to show you is a minor member of European royalty. She's with a courtier. Exceptional taste. Let me talk about how I came to be so rich. I wasn't always rich. 16 years ago, I had a very simple and bucolic existence. I got up before the sun, I put on simple clothes, and I went to work in a large barn-like edifice, where I worked with a lot of other young people, and I generally went to bed with the sun. In other words, I was a foreign exchange trader. But eventually, the simple bucolic life was not enough for me, and I decided I had to chase wealth. And for that reason, I gave up my life as the head of currency options at SG Warburg, came back to university, and spent 4 years getting a PhD. Here are some very, very rich people. Why did I take this remarkably retrograde step? Why did I chase the buck? Well, I have some frightfully expensive habits. We won't grow on trees, and I need to buy them at least every couple of years.
And then you say rich people have good taste.
She just lost the old people.
You wouldn't understand. Doctors don't give their shoes away, and I bought a pair of those as recently as 2009. And I can't walk into Blackwell's without walking out with a huge pile of books. I know my friends in the city whinge about the cost of filling their yachts with petrol, the price of Cristal, and the enormous expense of servicing a Ferrari Testarossa, but they have no idea what it costs to live at the sharp end of Academe. Am I happy? Well, you know, not always. It's a tough life. But who cares? I'm rich. I can pay people to be happy. I can pay people to care about the trees. This guy, Johnny, I pay him to be happy. Our next man is called Warlock. I pay him to care about the trees. As you can see, he spends most of the money on flowers. Not very much on toothpaste or shampoo. But that's okay. He's making a choice. The great thing about money is that it gives us a choice. In fact, you might ask, you know, what's the point of money? Because, you know that really, I could probably make a hell of a lot more money if I gave this up and went back to the dealing room. As a conservative estimate, I was thinking about this morning as I composed my entire speech in the time it took to shave. And I decided I could probably make another £250,000 if I left this place and went to work in the city. So what am I doing it? What's money good for? Well, money, what does the £250,000 mean? Well, I choose not to do that. So what I have here must be worth more than £250,000 to me. In other words, I'm way more than £250,000 better off. What do I get? Well, because I'm here, I get to have lunch with Stefan, with Tim, with Sussman. You can imagine, that's worth tens of thousands a year. I get to spend more time with my children. I have friends in the city who no longer ask how they are. They ask how many there are. Well, I can remember, I think there are 2 at the last count. I saw them over winter, yeah.
Have you paid your children?
Have I paid them? the city, I wouldn't know that I was better off here. Money's a wonderful thing because it helps me to do economic calculus sensibly. You've seen this picture once already, which is rather embarrassing. Great picture. I'm not the only wealthy philanthropist. Like my friends, Bill and Melissa Gates, Warren Buffett, I like to give money, and I don't just do it locally. I'm sometimes inclined to give money to the Red Cross, which operates largely overseas. Without money, where would the Red Cross be? Well, I'd have to give them one of these. Would they rather have a cow or some of my cash? Well, I don't know. I probably have to spend another cow shipping the damn thing. And then turning it into penicillin will be a flight from that. So, I generally use those things to make my shoes, and I use money to make shoes. So let me finish by telling you something serious. Money's a machine. J.S. Mill wrote, there cannot intrinsically be a more insignificant thing in the economy of society than money, except in the character of a contrivance for saving time and labour. It's a machine for doing quickly and commodiously what would be done, though less quickly and commodiously without it. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, who is this right-wing nutcase? And what does he have to do with Sarah Palin? He read this word in 1848. There he is, handsome-looking devil. He was a liberal genius. He was a lover of freedom in social and economic life. He campaigned against censorship and slavery before anyone else had caught on to how evil those things were, and he was regarded as a nutcase by his contemporaries because he fought for the female franchise. In addition to all those things, he was extremely keen on money. So, if you accept the motion before you this evening, you will be rejecting John Stuart Mill's liberal values. A vote against money is a vote for censorship and slavery. Restricts the franchise. I hate that idea. Vote for money and vote for liberal values.